I'm Alexander Laszlo, and today I'm coming to you wearing the hat of the Laszlo Institute of New Paradigm Research. I want to tell you a little bit about my involvement with this organization and my hopes and aspirations for it. And this involves sharing with you three different dimensions. So I'm going to use the metaphor of the hat, I'm going to use the metaphor of the book, and I'm going to use the metaphor of the flame. So let's look at the hat, first of all. If you're familiar with the work of Edward de Bono, who wrote the Six Thinking Hats, one of his hats was the blue hat. That is like the United Nations hat. It kind of integrates different perspectives, looking for common patterns, looking for emergent ways of understanding that unite the different perspectives. So this is very much what the Laszlo Institute seeks to do in the domain of new paradigm research. And what is that? That is looking at how the new story of our time is one of recognizing a fundamental interconnectedness, a real true interbeing, not only of ourselves as individuals, nor even of our species, but of all things in the universe, informed by patterns in the cosmos. So this is this hat that looks at both the science of this interbeing and the spirituality of this interbeing, both of them affirming that same kind of perspective of interconnectedness, interdependence. So this comes then to this book. The book represents knowledge. It represents all the research that we are doing, both in science, quantum physics, cosmology, astrophysics, biology, in fact, and how that understanding these evolutionary dynamics represents a story of interconnectedness, of interdependence, truly of oneness. It also, in this book of knowledge that we are pulling together, is the framing that comes from wisdom traditions around the world, wisdom traditions today that are alive in people's practices in different cultures, as well as ancient wisdom traditions from Taoism and Buddhism and the Aboriginals of Australia and other parts of the world, where we look at our understandings of interconnectedness, kind of the cosmologies of consciousness. That's the book component, and that we are also bringing together the knowledge basis for this. And then the third part that I want to share with you is the flame. Think of this as the ineffable flame. And this is why I have it here in wood, because this flame doesn't go out. This is the ineffable flame that we can't really put into this book here, because it is truly a flame of being and becoming. It is a understanding that goes beyond the words. For that, the ineffable, the inability to express it in words, it is the recognition of how we are truly interconnected. And so the Laszlo Institute, in its work, and in my particular interest in the work that we do, is not only about the knowledge, the theories, the frameworks, the models for understanding oneness and interconnectedness, but it is also about how does that live in us? And how do we bring this into the world? In the process of bringing it into the world, we're not just painting the biggest picture on the broadest canvas, something that the Laszlo Institute is very committed to doing, understanding the patterns of being and becoming writ large. But we're also exploring what does it mean to live into that canvas, to be the change we wish to see in the world. Indeed, this is what I have here on my chair, be the systems you want to see in the world. It also means, of course, to be you in the world, but it means listening into potential as well, to each other and to what is emerging. Hence, the systems want to see. Understanding this new way of being, it's not truly new indeed, it is really age-old wisdom as well. This is what the Laszlo Institute offers and seeks to bring to our conversations in our exploration of building a new world, a world in which all things can thrive. Thank you very much.